This is where you insert the Back to the Future meme of Marty like, hey, I've seen this one before. It's a classic. So Bethesda came out with this. Thank you for making Doom: The Dark Ages the biggest launch in ID's history. 7 times faster to 3 million players than Doom Eternal. Thank you, 3 million players. Where have we heard that before? Here, let me think. Oh yeah, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Same thing. When you have a game that's successful, that has sold a lot of copies, you're gonna be proud of that. So Assassin's Creed Shadows, it had 3 million players, but over the course of 2 months, it only sold about 2.3 million copies, which equates to about $168 million, which sounds like a big number. But then you have to remember that they need at least $700 million in order just to break even. They would need around $11 million to make a profit. So that $168 million means shit. So here we have another company going with that. Oh, we're gonna put out that deceptive language. 3 million players. Okay, so that means it's not selling very well. It's not selling very well. In fact, where is it? Someone I think put up. Where was it? Aw, shit. Here we go again. Yeah, there we go. I see some similarities. Over 3 million players for Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's like, great, but you know that player count doesn't make it a success. You want to know what does? You know what investors are looking for and looking at? The money. How did the game play? Or sell? How did it sell? 3 million players. Oh boy. Oh boy. 3 million old players. Again, they said 3 million players for Assassin's Creed Shadows, and over the course of 2 months, they only sold 2.3 million copies. So 2.3 million copies in 2 months, but here they have in the first couple days, 3 million players. So obviously there's a disconnect between the players, the player count, and the monetary amount. Because again, it took 2 months to get to 2.5 million copies sold. But not this 3 million players in a couple days. So clearly there's a disconnect. So this is why they use this language, because 3 million, oh my god, it's a big PP number. And it was like, where is Doom flopped crowd at? And I said, Assassin's Creed Shadows had 300 million players, but only had about 2.5 million game sales. You people are fucking stupid to think that player count means it's successful. Player count doesn't mean shit. If you're an investor and you're looking at this game, you don't give a crap about player count. You want something that's making money. Cold, hard money. So, I mean, I've heard that a lot of people are not playing this game. One, for the $70 price tag. I mean, ridiculous. It's apparently 20 hours of gameplay, and it's $70. There's no known expansion for it yet. There's no known DLC. People don't know if any of that's going to happen. So right now, you're paying $70 for a game that's 20 hours long. When you have $70 games that are coming out, it's 30 plus. Sometimes you can have upwards to 100 hours of gameplay in a $70 game. So this 20 million or 20 hours, that's no. People aren't really liking the gameplay. Just various things. Of course, you're gonna have the hardcore Doom simps. But most people are like, it could be better. It could be better. It leaves a lot to be desired. But the fact that they're taking a play out of Ubisoft's playbook and thinking that this is going to fool people. Again, we have the receipts. You know, this shit, they've done this crap before. They've done this crap before. Second highest day one sales revenue in Assassin's Creed franchise history. Biggest Ubisoft day one ever on PlayStation Digital Store. Best community ever, with over 40 million hours already played. So, I don't know why they do this. I don't. Hopefully the numbers for the game come out soon, like they did for Assassin's Creed Shadows. Assassin's Creed Shadows just wasn't good. And like I said, the sales, it took 2 months to get 2.3 to 2.5 million copies sold. And actually with that, and I was doing like $70 for the main game. I think the deluxe edition was like $90. So like, let's see, 2.5 times 90. And you're still not even close to breaking even. Again, 700 million just to break even. So I'm guessing this is pretty much a similar route. Now, had they made the game $40, yeah, they'd be able to say, oh, thank you for this much money. Thank you for all that sweet, sweet, beautiful money that we're going to fill our pools with and then dive face first into. But no. Like Ubisoft, they're thanking 3 million players. When you're proud of your product and it's done well, you tell people how much it's sold. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2's done it. Monster Hunter Wilds has done it. The other game, the Expedition 33 or whatever, they've done it. When it's a successful game and people are buying it, you're gonna know. When they do this shit, this 3 million players, it's not selling. It's not selling at all. And I think in a couple months, we're gonna find out that this game probably sold about as much as Assassin's Creed Shadow did. Considering they're thanking everyone for that same number, that 3 million number. So if it took Assassin's Creed Shadows 2 months to make to sell 2.3, 2.5 million copies, it's probably going to do the same for Doom, Dark Ages. But I mean, and then we got Xbox. You're like, can I get a hell yeah? Can we get actual sales? In the world of Game Pass, player counts mean far less than you think. Ever try paying bills with player counts? Doom Eternal digital sales in March hit 3 million. 5 days, 3 million players. Cool. But I'm confused. You say 7 times faster than Doom Eternal. So are you saying Doom Eternal? Doom Eternal sold 400,000 copies in 5 days because it sold 3 million just on digital sales. So more if you include physical, according to you guys in March alone, aka 11 days. Something doesn't add up, especially when you say 7 times faster. I mean, the game just released, so it's 3 million in just what? Like I said, with Assassin's Creed Shadow in like a couple days. But this is what happens when, they'll come out and say, oh yeah, we made this much money. So no sales then. That's unfortunate. Number of players is meaningless. How many copies sold? Again, with the number of players and not sales, this tells the game didn't perform the way it should have. But Twitter told me nobody played it. People are playing it, they're just not buying it. This has been a spectacular flop. Player numbers posting is especially embarrassing. Posting total players and not total copies sold is a red flag now after seeing Dragon Age and Assassin's Creed Shadow shifting marketing stunt. Nobody cares about players, how many copies sold. You've really outdone yourselves. I've played every Doom hit game in history, and this one is my favorite. Absolutely stellar. Oh no, I've seen this exact post somewhere before. Never loaded for me. Waste of 60 quid. Bruh. Woo! What was it? Wait, did I call it or what? Let's settle the debate. Has Bethesda come forward and said that they've reached 1 million player sales? If they're saying players, well, bad news for Doom pros. Yeah. But they don't have a... Okay. How many actual purchases in this? Game Pass can't count because that's purely rentals. How many sales? Here come the losers asking how many units sold. Like it really matters to them. How many units? Yeah, exactly. Anyone who says, like, why does it matter? Because running a company, you're not going to keep a company open by players playing. You keep a company open and prevent it from having to lay people off by making money. So who gives a flying fuck if it has 2 million players or 3 million players? How much revenue did it make? Because that is going to determine whether or not people are going to be laid off. So you guys want to keep playing this stupid fucking game of, oh my god, why does it matter? Oh, 3 million players, that's a great, congratulate. And then in a month or two, when these people are saying that they have to lay people off, all of you be like, what? How did this happen? The game was successful. Three million players. That's been gold. Didn't you say this flopped? Weird. Yeah, really. Where did I hear this 3 million players? They really don't understand what a fucking success game is. Player counts do not make a successful game. What makes a successful game is making lots of money from it. You know? And not having to lay people off. But sure, you know what? Yeah, it's a great success. 3 million players, just like Assassin's Creed Shadows. Just like Assassin's Creed Shadows. 3 million players. Game of the year coming up now. This is right there. Run it right up there with Assassin's Creed Shadows. Just competing for Game of the Year. Because it had 3 million players. Well, that shuts up the Steam numbers. 3 million players means that it flopped like a wounded fish. How many of these are Game Pass though? Game Pass isn't the full price, but I know devs get royalties from it get royalties for it. Just curious. Don't do the players thing. It looks really bad. I say this as someone who loves the game. You could tell us how many people downloaded on Game Pass. Yeah. if you want to go that route, but we have the Steam numbers. Yeah, these people are fucking stupid if they think that 3 million players means, oh, that game's a success. It's not. What's going to determine whether this game is a success and whether or not it makes back what it spent in order to create it. So getting back that production cost and getting back, just say it's 700 million. Just say it took about as much as Assassin's Creed Shadows. So say 700 million. That's the production and the marketing. So 3 million players. So, you know what? Let's just say 3 million players. All right, 3 million players. 3 million players. And let's just say that there's what, a deluxe edition and it's $90. There you go. There's your fucking success right there. 270 million. So, assuming it's going to be about 700 million to break even, there you go. There's your success right there. There's your success. They would need 10 million copies sold or 10 million players just to break even. Players aren't going to prevent, player counts don't prevent people from being laid off. Money does. But these people think you're fucking stupid. And clearly there are people here who are fucking stupid because they see a player count and they're like, oh, we're all the naysayers now. This game's successful. Okay, when people get laid off, guess whose fault it is? It's yours. It's yours. But you can't fix stupid. So if these people want to come out and say, oh, 3 million players, thank you. Yeah, awesome. Successful game. It's still nowhere close to even breaking even. You need to at least sell or have 10 million players just to break even. So have fun with that. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.